Hey everyone, it's Michelle, and as you can see, I got my braces off. I got them off last Friday. Um, so it's been a transition from having metal in my mouth to not having metal in my mouth, but then also having a clear retainer in my mouth 24/7. So yeah, so pretty much got them off. The experience of getting them off wasn't too bad. Um, what they did is they took the braces off with some tool, and then they take all the glue off, the excess glue, with another tool, and then they polish the teeth, get all the surfaces nice and smooth, and remove extra adhesive or whatever. They also took off the little blue bite blockers that were underneath my molar, well, on top of my molars, and they did that, and it's not very painful. It's uncomfortable. It's not painful. Um, when they polish the glue off and everything, it smells like pretty bad, and you have your mouth open for a good amount of time, but it doesn't really hurt. And then they do a whole bunch of pictures and take a scan of your teeth, and you come back later in the day. Well, at least I had to come back later in the day to pick up my retainer that I'm wearing right now. And it's, yeah, at first when you put the retainer in, it's weird because it's like, it almost feels like you have those like vampire teeth in your mouth. Well, not as bad I should say, as wearing those, but it does feel weird, and you're gonna be speaking a little strange for the first few days. I still have a little bit of a lisp, but it's not nearly as bad as it was on the first day. And also, I was gonna mention that in some ways, like, at least for me, because I work in a kitchen, wearing this retainer is a little bit more inconvenient than actually having braces, believe it or not, because with this clear retainer, I have to take it out every time I eat or drink anything besides water. I don't have to take it out when I drink water, but like, I have to take this out every time I eat, anytime I drink like soda or juice or whatever, and put it back in the case, make sure I don't lose it, make sure I don't stain it with anything, whatever. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, having a clear retainer is actually more inconvenient than having braces. It's weird, but I'm just glad, the highlight is that I don't have to wear braces or have metal in my mouth. When I do have this out of my mouth, I can eat whatever I want and things like that. But you can't have this out for too long. Like, they said I could have it out for like hour and a half, whatever, while I eat. And obviously you have to eat like 3 meals a day, snack. So it's like, you have to live your life, but also you have to be aware that you can't have this out for too long, or teeth can shift, and you don't want to lose all that hard work that you've that you've put yourself through. You don't want to lose all that progress. So, but I'm happy all in all that my braces are off, and just getting used to wearing this and things like that. So that's my update, and I'm still going to the orthodontist in like 2 months to check up on things. And yeah, so it's not completely over yet. I still have to go, and they have to check on my teeth in like July or so. But yeah, that's the update.